Welcome to the Hypnolady Show. I'm Maureen Pisani, your host, and here we will discuss all sorts of topics regarding life, its problems, complementary modalities that help, and what to do to empower yourself on a daily basis. We will discuss all kinds of modalities and how and why they give you results and what you can do to have a better today every day. As we go through episode by episode, I will be discussing all kinds of topics, but remember, I will never highlight a problem without offering you a solution. So make sure you listen all the way. Fair? Ready? Good. Let's go. Well, hello and welcome to the Hypnolady Show. I'm Maureen Pisani, your host, and today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people feel: physical pain. Physical pain is, even the word makes me feel uncomfortable. Physical pain is a pain, and I'm not making light of it because I've had more than my share. It has been, as I mentioned once, a bumpy journey for me. However, I am here to share with you tools as to how we can actually have a better today every day. So, ready to go? Good. So the first thing is this: physical pain sucks, and that's a technical term. When we have, a fracture, when we have a migraine, when we have IBS, all of those are incredibly uncomfortable. With a fracture, it's happened, right? You broke your leg, you need to deal with it, you need to be taken to the hospital, it needs to be handled. But that's a very small window. And that's something, but yes, I will talk about acute pain a different time. But right now, physical pain that I'm looking for is the chronic type. And the chronic type is very important because we deal with it so much. So you guys know, I got injured. I hurt my arms. I had 5 surgeries on each elbow. From the acute pain of the surgery, it overflowed into this chronic situation. It was awful. There are no other words to it. It was just nonstop pain. I was taking 24 pills a day, nonstop pain. And I know there's people out there who are going through the same intensity. Now, what do we know as a general public? We know that we have an opioid epidemic. Why is it happening? Because there's a lot of people in pain, and there are no other solutions. Or so I thought. I was in that group once. So when it comes to pain, here's some pointers I want you to really hold on to. Pain is 75% emotional. If I was meeting you, or let's say, let's be practical here. Let's say I was having a Zoom meeting with you, and you know me to be punctual, because I usually am, but I show up 2 minutes late. And you're like, "Hey, Maureen, is everything okay?" And I go, "No, I'm sorry I'm late, but as I was coming down the stairs, I twisted my ankle, and it's just like really painful, and it's bruised and swollen, and I have this goose egg on my ankle." Now, without saying anything, you're already wincing. You didn't twist your ankle. I did. But we have this emotional connection. So as I'm describing it, your mind is retrieving the information. And you're like, "Oh, yeah, I know that. Oh, that hurts." There you go. Now, what happens with us is that we have a catalog. This hurts as much, that hurts as much, this hurts less. So if I tell you I had a headache, you'll be like, "Oh, that's awful." But if I tell you I had a migraine, now we're talking serious. If I tell you that I cried so hard and I gave a migraine to myself in both eyeballs, you know it was pretty intense, right? 75% emotional, 100% mindset. Here's what happens. So many years ago, I was involved in a car crash. I was on the freeway at a dead stop. It was 5 p.m, rush hour, right? It was no hour because everybody was stopped. But the guy driving behind me in an SUV never slowed down, never stopped, never put his foot on the brake, and slammed into me full speed to the point where, with a seatbelt, I hit my head on the windshield. So all of this was Technicolor. If you saw me, you'd cross the street. That's how hideous it was. People who knew would call, would send a voicemail, would send a text, would send an email. "How are you doing?" To tell you the full story, the impact was so hard, I reversed the curve on my neck. So I had what's called a reversed lordotic curve. I tweaked my lower back because the impact slammed me against the windshield. And as I came back, everything went out of whack, right? You can see that. So I was really miserable. My face looked like Rocky had his training session on my face, and everything in my neck hurt. Everything in my lower back hurt. I was shaken horribly. I never said that. When people ask me, how are you doing? Better. We know that disease is caused when we are out of alignment. If I said, how are you? Oh my God, I feel awful. Then I'm just re-establishing that this level of discomfort is what I am. If I said, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. It would have been blatant lie. So what could I say to stay in alignment, but teach my mind what road I want to take? How are you doing? Better. Because truth be told, 1% better from yesterday is still better. And there were days when I only had 0.1% better, but it was still better. And now, if I don't tell you, you don't know. I had a bruise up here, this big. I called it the scarab. That's how bad it was. So, when it comes to how we approach life, your physical body, the symptom, the pain, is simply telling us something's going on. You need to fix something. How we approach it, if you go, well, this is me, this is the rest of my life, I just might throw in the towel, I'm done. That's it, you are done. If you choose, this is me today, not exactly comfortable, but I'm not dead. Not exactly 100% healthy, but not zero. I can get better. When the mind sets the route, your body follows. What else can you do? Don't expect. How many of you have either said it or heard somebody you love say, oh, the meteorologist said it's going to rain. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to be in pain. You said it out. Oh, tomorrow's going to be so hot. Oh, yeah, this and such is going to flare up. Why? Because you said so? Just because it used to be doesn't mean it has to be. Give yourself the opportunity for the what if. What if you improve? Did you know that every single cell that's created in your body goes and replaces one that's not 100%? So that every so often there's a new organ. Every so often, the entire organ has brand new cells. You have the capability to overcome. But if you go, well, this is it. What can I do? I have this diagnosis and that diagnosis, and they told me there's nothing I can do. They told me I was 100% disabled. That was 16 books ago, 15 years ago. There was a study, do the research because to be quite honest, I know I read it, but I can't tell you where it's from. But there was a study where women with breast cancer were split into two and observed. One group did exactly what the doctors told them, and exactly as the doctors predicted, died on cue. The other group not only didn't follow the doctor's instructions, but didn't follow the doctor's expectations or statistics. When asked, when the doctor told you so and such, what did you do? And these women, the live women, the women who were thriving in spite and against all odds, came back with, well, just because he said so doesn't mean it was going to be. That's how powerful your mind is. So when it comes to how we do this, chronic pain does not have to be a life sentence. Yes, I know. I know what I'm telling you right now sounds weird, but chronic pain does not have to be a life sentence. So here are a couple of things you can do. If you have what's called radiculopathy, narrowing in the spine that's shooting pain or shooting symptoms down the legs, narrowing in the spine usually comes from a squished disc, a herniated disc, degenerative disc disease. The disc is it's shrinking, it's getting too dehydrated. So one of the easiest things to do that will help you instantaneously is drink more water. The discs are spongy. The more water you drink, by the way, we are all chronically dehydrated, so drink water. Hot water, Hot water with lemon is the best. When you drink hot water, keep it in your mouth for about 10 seconds, reteach your body to absorb, and then your body starts regaining the water. And then finally, this amazing life-giving water reaches your discs, and they become cushy, and they become spongier, which means they open the discs, which means now the nerves have way to go without pain, without radiculopathy, without shooting pain down your legs. It's all how we understand it. When it comes to, I'll give you something simple, headaches. Headaches, we all have them. Migraines, they are awful. Luckily, now you know the secret. I very rarely ever get headaches or migraines, maybe twice a year, if. See what I'm doing? Now you're getting the hang of it, right? So when it comes to how I talk, I am instantaneously implementing and putting suggestions into my unconscious mind on how I'd like my future to be, which, by the way, is true. I very rarely get headaches. If I have a headache, if you have a headache right now, play this game with me. Imagine you can think of your headache and you can come up with a shape and a color. Let's say your headache is a triangle in lime green. Ask the lime green triangle, which is representative of your headache. Yes, this is all happening silently because you don't want anybody hearing you. I appreciate that it's a little out there, but play with me for a second. You ask the lime green triangle, what do you need to go away? And the lime green triangle will tell you, I need an aquamarine sphere. Okay, so now imagine that in your head, you have almost like Play-Doh. And from a lime green triangle, you're going to change it into an aquamarine sphere. Take 2 seconds, take 20 seconds, take 2 minutes. If you need to close your eyes to make that happen, do it and see the difference. It could be anything. It could be lower back pain. It could be knee pain. What kind of pain do you feel in your knee? What kind of shape pops up? Your mind will tell you, your body will tell you, what kind of shape? Oh, it's a sea urchin. Oh, an orange sea urchin. Okay. Orange sea urchin. What do you need to go away? A rectangle in black. Okay, so you think it, you squish it on, you make it. There, rectangle in black. And see the difference. You will notice. Now, you can be as skeptical as you want to be. I'm okay with that. You can have comments for me. Yes, feel free. thehypnoladyshow.com. Contact Maureen. Feel free. However, I dare you to not feel the difference. Because the truth is, you will feel a difference. Even me playing right now, my left knee is different. And I didn't have pain in my left knee. So come from a space. What do you have to lose? Pain? Come on. When it comes to this, we can make so much happen. Which is why I have all these books. Because I wrote them on purpose for you. So when it comes to what is the food that's going to help you? What is the food that's going to hurt you? What is the this that's going to make it better? I can tell you one thing, and this is just between you and me, but it is the truth, and I'm not the only one saying it. Pills are not there to resolve your problem. Pills are there to make it tolerable. That's not fair to you. What I teach you, what I guide you through, the tools I tell you, I'm coming from a space of experience because I have had pain. I've undergone 19 surgeries. Do you think I know what pain is? You better believe it. I only use hate in 2 instances, Nazis and pain. I don't want you to be in pain. I would like you to have the tools to be instantaneously, oh, well, I can use this technique. I can do that technique. Absolutely you can. Yes. Even if it's something as an EFT tapping ground. Even if you have no idea what to do. So let's play right now. Let's say you have lower back pain. It's the most common. And right now it's bothering you, something wicked. So you don't know what to do? Let's work it. This lower back pain, is really annoying. I would really like to release it. I have no idea what to do. It is seriously uncomfortable. I would be so much better off without it. Yes, please, I will receive full physical comfort. Releasing this lower back pain would be something that would really help me. And yes, feeling comfortable from head to toe all day long, every day is something I desire. Done. You can have a conversation while you're tapping the points, and you'll notice a difference. I'm here for you. You have questions? You want a personalized session so we can pinpoint exactly how things are going? Of course, I'm here for you. But I do believe in empowering you. So see how you can make this happen. Reach out to me, thehypnoladyshow.com, contact Maureen. I'm here, and remember, you can do this. You are worthy of a physical body that has full range of motion with full comfort. I know. I do it every day. So from my end, I hope you keep feeling better. And remember, shine brightly and continue to be blessed. It's been great having you with me. If you're interested in getting daily updates, just subscribe to this podcast, in which case it will pop up every single day for you to listen to. If you'd like me to bring up a certain topic or answer specific questions, reach out to me at thehypnoladyshow.com. Find Contact Maureen and send it over. Thank you for joining me. I really, truly appreciate you. If you enjoyed what's been shared today, feel free to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. That's it for me. I'm looking forward to talking with you tomorrow, but for now, shine at your brightest and continue to be blessed.